So this is my commute to work from Pendeen to Penzance. It's actually a coast to coast, from the north coast to the south coast in 8 miles. So here's a coast to coast you can do in 10 minutes. Coming up in front of us is a big farmer's barn with, yeah, there it is, big square barn. That's featured in the horror film Overhill, which was baffling to everybody who lives here, but it was made here. Never understood what it was about. The woman moves to a cottage, stalked, weird locals. Sounds par for the course, but it won some awards. There you go. In front of us you can see that big hill, or the cairn. There's some great pictures you can get from the top of that. Here's one. Well, behind us is the sea, but you obviously can't see that. We're coming into the centre of Pendeen now, Pendeen village. There's a spa there. Used to be a cost cutter guest house in front with a couple of pubs. North Inn is to the right, and to the left is the Rajal. That's also a nice little pub. North gets a bit busy in the summer. They've got a campsite behind as well, but there's your Rajal. A couple of new houses have been going up here. Not a lot. I think the population's about 1,000 people. It's either 1,000 people or 1,000 houses. I've only lived here a couple of years. Very nice place though. This is the B3306, by the way, which is the most scenic road in Britain. It keeps getting voted the most scenic road in Britain quite often. This part is not exactly the most scenic. Straight ahead takes you all the way to St Ives, but we're going to turn off here onto North Road. This is on the edge of the Penwith Moors. It gets bloody windy up here. It was very windy yesterday when I took this. And a bit misty. It's got a weather all of its own, this part of Cornwall. North coast to south coast can just change completely. You've got to be careful up here. There's a car park where a lot of people go there. A lot of people go wandering around looking at the Neolithic stones and stuff we've got, which is another story altogether. Probably worth a nice video, but someone better than me will make it. There's a car park and not dog in it, so like it is. Bit of an odd camber on this corner and a little car park, so you've got to be careful there. There's a lot of people parked there, walk up to the standing stones. You can see the Isles of Scilly to the right hand side, but you can't because this camera's on a chest strap. Maybe I should helmet mount one. You tend to ride into Penzance with the camera on your helmet and people point at you and call you a dick. It's not very nice for the vloggers, is it? That's the end of North Road. We're virtually on the other coast now. You can see St Michael's Mount from here. Mounts Bay, almost down as far as the Lizard. This is the road into Penzance. We go through a little place called Newbridge next, which is where the wall of fog usually starts. There's a funny little troll climbing over the bridge at Newbridge, which is interesting to see. It's not really interesting, it's just takes you a long time to notice it, and then once you've seen it you can't unsee it. So this road surface isn't bad, but it used to just be disgusting. Potholes, loose gravel, lethal. People used to come off their bikes here quite a lot. Local council got that fixed for us eventually. Dear of her, well done Sue. So down into Newbridge. Here's your troll. Some handsome looking twisties coming up, but they're a bit deceptive because there's a farm right in the middle of them, and the farmers move the cows from one field to the other field on various sides of the road, so you can often get a lot of mud on it. So may as well just take it easy around here. And there's often some clad on the wrong side of the road as well. So this is where you're going to get your mud. Classic scooters coming along. Gravel store there on the right hand side. That's this boy. This is a nasty little junction here. There's been some horrible accidents on this one. It's blind coming one way, so people just pull out. It's pretty clear now, all the way into Penzance, I would think, which isn't far now. Another little accident spot here. It's your junction, not that one, this one. That's where all the accidents happen. And on the left there's another junction down here you've got to be wary of, that one. And it's round the corner, down the hill and into the massive metropolis of Penzance. So we're now right on the other coast. Now we're approaching the appropriately named Mount Misery roundabout. Yep, for real, Mount Misery. So this is us heading into Penzance. It's a deep tar band here, or tar snake, whatever you call them. And it's fine when you've got new tyres on, but they're getting a bit worn, it drag you around, so you keep away from that thing. There's a little vineyard down here, Paul Goon Vineyard, which sell quite expensive wine, I suppose they would. Quite a bad gouge out of this roundabout. It must be as deep as a house brick. Pretty bad if you're a cyclist. Definitely let the roads go. There, see the bump? I let the roads go before they do anything about them. Fire station coming up on the right there. That's Air Cooled Owl's bike shop right there. Good place for a cup of tea. And that's me at work. This is the end of my commute.